Hey everybody, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. I am on live, not for a very long time, only maybe about 10-15 minutes because I have an appointment to get to, one of the consultation phone calls. So if you want a consultation phone call from me where I discuss exactly what will work for you in your reseller business, go ahead and check that out at hookedonpickin.com. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come on. So if you get on, please go ahead and comment, say, hey, I'm online, and we'll do a shout out for you guys. But I love to do Q&As, and I wanted to talk to you specifically about profit numbers, how long does it take to sell things, and we have questions.
Martin, hello. Helen, hello.
Helen and Martin, awesome. Thank you for jumping on.
Hello. Man, they're coming in fast. Mary Beth, hi. Sandy Drake, hey. Norma Wheeler, hello. Christy Wilson, hi.
Awesome. I am glad that you guys jumped on live. We are going to go over profit numbers of each bulk.com pallet that I get, not each pallet, but why do I get the numbers that I have, what goes into the numbers that I give on my reveal videos, and how long does it take to sell the products. There's been a lot of people that have asked that. There's a lot of people that want like definite numbers, like I actually sold this for about a specific amount, and why I don't give that number, and why it's difficult to track that. So we've got some questions coming in already.
A whole bunch more highs, and Jane gave you $2.
Awesome, yes. Jane, thank you so much. I do have a donate button whenever I am live. If you want to buy me a coffee for the content that I give, that's super appreciative, and it helps me to continue to give out videos like this. The donate button also helps me to continue to broaden my spectrum of ability to show you different things as well. So if you want to donate, just click that donate button down below and give me a donate for a coffee. Yeah.
Anita White, we buy mostly pallets at bulk.com, and she's going to explain that for you in just a moment.
So I get bulk.com pallets, and this is one that I just recently got. I'm actually going to put out the unboxing tomorrow at noon Central Time. So if you want to check that out, I unbox every single one of these 95 items and talk to you about them. So check that out tomorrow, and then I'll give you my total results number, which I'll kind of give you a little bit of a teaser today on, but I talk more about it in depth and some of the things specifically about each item. So this is a men's and women's apparels. Bulk.com says that it retails for $11,576. One thing I want to talk about with the retail number is it's really just an number for us. Okay, so I look at how much it was cost to buy, and it's $332 with shipping and tax. It ended up being $547, but this number goes, okay, there's got to be something worth it in this pallet. This number is the only reason we look at this is so that we're interested in even looking at it, okay? If it's got a real low number, like it's going to sell for $547 and it says I can only make like, double that, I'm not even interested in it because I know this retail number is completely inflated. Let me explain what I mean by completely inflated. They're not trying to completely deceive you, but we're in the reseller world, not the retail world. So that's the difference. So this I got, it's dirty now because I use it for my dry erase boards, but this I got in a box. When I looked at the manifest of this microfiber car cleaning handle, it said that it was retailing for $14.99. Does this look like a $14.99 item? I can find these at the dollar store now, okay? At one time, when they first came out, it may have been worth $14.99. So when Bulk does the retail numbers, they put $14.99 because at one time they did. And yeah, you might be able to sell this for more than $1 online. I think when I looked them up on Amazon, they're going for $7 or $8, but that's because you get free shipping and you tack it on to whatever order you're making on Amazon. So you can sell them for more than that, but I have seen something similar, maybe not that exact brand, but something similar at a dollar store. So that's the retail number is what entices me to look at the manifest. Always look at the manifest. Look at those 95 items, look them up, find out, is there even money in them? And then look at the condition, the uninspected returns. So that's the things that I really focus on when even searching for a bulk.com pallet. They give a full completed manifest, which is awesome. And then look at those retail numbers and look them up online yourself and find out, is it inflated or is it close? There have been some shoes that they have said are worth $40, and I legitimately can sell them for $40, but you got to take fees off because we're resellers. We're not retailers. So that 40 bucks, I'm only getting about 30 bucks. Okay. So do you kind of get what I'm saying? If you guys have questions, please shoot them my way. I'd love to answer some of them. So
let's see a few of the questions. Let me go back a little bit.
Okay.
Is there a right time of the month to purchase a pallet from bulk?
I look every day on the bulk.com website. That the question is the right time of month to buy them. They don't have like special certain times to buy stuff. So I just look every day, and when I find one enticing.
Sorry. For a moment.
We had a little bit of a lag there.
Go back to these questions.
Okay.
Here, where was it at? No, to be straight up with you, we buy our pallets from bulk.com.
LQ.com, just so you know.
Have you ever been suspended from eBay, Sandy Drake?
I have not been suspended from eBay, but I have had listing restrictions on eBay. Way back in the day, I got a little bit lazy about shipping, and so I shipped a lot of my items like a week late, and I was just really a poor business person. I mean, it's not been anything recent, but life was happening, and I didn't take care of my business was what would happen. And because of that, they give you a performance rating based on a whole year, and so those kind of hung on for a while, and then I just got a couple of more people complaining, and they weren't even about legitimate reasons, but that just bumped me up enough to get my listings restricted. So I think I was down to like I could only list about 100 items, and I was only allowed to list like $2,000 worth of possible profit. And so I basically had to be a very good girl on eBay, and then I called them once I hit that mark and had some of those bad ones a year ago drop off, and then I was able to increase my sales, and now I'm actually rated as a very good seller on eBay.
Let's see, do they cut out labels?
Do they cut out labels on bulk.com? I'm not sure exactly.
No, they don't. They don't cut off the
No, they don't cut off the labels. They leave all the barcodes on and all that kind of stuff.
Thanks for sharing. What church is your husband a pastor of? I'm pastor of Westgate Baptist Church in Trenton, Illinois.
Westgate Baptist Church, Trenton, Illinois. It's an awesome place.
And then can you request a pallet for weekend delivery?
Yes, actually, well, I don't know about, it depends on the shipping company that delivers to you. When you order a pallet, they contact you, and they'll give you a phone call, and they'll set up the delivery times, and you can adjust the day for yourself. So like if you work through the week and you can't do a midday delivery, they may be able to set it up for the weekend. So you just work directly with a freight company, and it depends on which freight company delivers to you.
Who does your shipping? We don't have control over that, Christopher. That is...
Yeah, as far as getting the pallet, bulk chooses your freight carrier.
There are other liquidation companies that you can go with, though.
Yep.
And you can have a little bit more freedom on that.
Yeah, you can. You can pick
look
your...
at VIA Trading. They're one that you can have a little bit more.
So anyway, I was going to talk about timelines and how long it takes to sell things. And so I'm going to jump into that just so that I don't run out of time. I paid $547.96. My projected income is $4,051.60 is what, well, not income, but projected sales is going to be this. Then after I get my $547.96, I'm going to make about $3,500 on this particular pallet. And the reason why I have it kind of broke down this way is within 2 to 3 weeks, I will make back what I paid for the pallet. That's generally rule of thumb for me. And it's because within a week, I get it all listed. Okay, that's getting it listed right away. So within 5 days of unboxing a pallet, I get it listed. And then, so within 2 to 3 weeks, I make this amount of money back. And then generally, some people ask for specific numbers. It takes me 2 to 3 months to make up what I see as a projected income. And this is a projected income based on fees that I'm paying, my PayPal fees, Amazon fees, whatever. All of that is taken off of this number that I project. So just as a rule of thumb, it's going to take you for a pallet this size with 95 items, it's going to take you probably about 3 months to flip it all, maybe longer if you don't price negotiate with the platforms you use. So I sell primarily on eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark. So I will answer a couple more questions, but then I'm going to have to get off here because of my appointment.
Right. Patriot Man says, I have a question. What is the percentage of the pallet that is no good and is trash? Okay,
on this uninspected returns pallet, I had 95 items in it, and I believe I had 2 items that were broken. I'll show you one of them. This was a remote control car, and the wheel is completely detached from the vehicle. And then I had another coat that had a box cut in it. So of the 95 items, I actually only had 2 that were broken and unsellable. Now, some of them didn't come in original boxes or have crushed boxes, but the actual item themselves is really, really good. So Also, one thing I wanted to bring up really fast is I've had a lot of you guys want to donate to me, and if you want to donate right now, you can donate live on the channel. You just click the donate button and buy me a coffee for $1 or $2. But if you want to support my channel on a regular basis, I'm looking into starting what's called Patreon and attaching it to my YouTube channel. And it's a situation whereby you can donate on a regular basis even when I'm not on a live video. And so, you know, it can be like $1 a month just because you appreciate the free content. And what that does is it allows me to continue to give you free content without having to get a 9-to-5 to support, you know, my family and things like that. So it just helps out a little bit, and it's an option for you guys. So I'm going to look into that today and probably have it up on my channel in the next 2 days. Yes, question.
Patriot Man says, what is a good percentage to think about on making a pallet? We look at 40% is probably about the highest that you're going to make on the retail number.
Yeah, so 40% of this number is generally probably as high as you want to go. Right. Anywhere from 25 to 40% of this number is going to be ballpark what you're going to make. You
can be surprised. We've done very well on pallets before, but it all depends what's in that pallet.
Yeah.
How much do you share in Poshmark in a day?
All the time. I share all day long on Poshmark. Between my husband and I, and then my mother-in-law also helps to share on Poshmark. Yep. We get a lot of sharing done. Yep.
She helps a lot.
Yes. And so we're going to answer maybe 2 more questions before we jump off. But if you want to donate, go ahead and hit that donate button. And sorry, this is a short live feed, but look for that pallet that I unbox tomorrow at noon.
If an item comes in damaged, do you try and fix it and then sell it?
It depends on what the quality of the item is initially. Like if I've got something that originally brand new would have sold for about $100, I might sell it for about $30 or $40 for parts or repair. But generally I don't try to fix things because most of the things that are broken, I'm not an expert at. And so I may sell it for parts or repair. If it's broken, then I just don't sell it at all.
Okay, what's your most profitable pallet choice?
My most profitable pallet choice.
That changes.
It changes daily. I can tell you my most profitable, one of my most interesting profitable items that I've sold is there's a thrift store down about 10 minutes south of me that I actually bought gas masks and sold gas masks for $300 a piece.
We bought a year and a half ago a pallet of credit card machines from bulk that did
we sold those in Genco credit card machines, and we sold a ton of those. And I think also in that box were laptop computer, not notebook, like tablet computer keyboards as well. And so we sold those really well.
Yep. How many hours a day are you working?
I work a traditional 40-hour work week, but my hours vary because I'll work while the kids are at school, then I go to the kids' sporting events, and then I usually spend a couple of hours every evening shipping all of my items and scheduling my pickups. So it's kind of all over the map, you know, so I'll do like a 6-hour stint and then 2 more hours in the evening. But I work traditionally about 40 hours a week.
Good. When will you be live again?
I always come on live anywhere from noon to 3 p.m. because my kids aren't at home stealing my bandwidth. So I will probably try to go live Thursday. I'd say Thursday or Friday. So just look for me around that time, Thursday or Friday. And then I gotta go. I have a consultation phone call. If you're interested in talking to me directly about your specific situation, go to hookedonpickin.com. Go ahead and purchase one of those 30, 60, or 90-minute phone call conversations. I will set up via email what time we can talk. And hopefully this has been helpful on knowing how long it takes to sell a pallet and what are the real numbers that you're actually gonna make. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins.